Dice Paper Roll is recorded on the lands of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. The thick mists lay before you, traveller. Be wary, for beyond that mist lies a point of no return. The land of Barovia, home of the vampire, Strahd von Zarovich. And for you, certain death. The mist rolls towards you, engulfing you. Before you, the valley of Barovia lies open. Thick forests cloak its sides, and sharp-peaked mountains ring the outside. A fast-running river runs through the center. The mist flows down into the valley, into the village of Barovia, and up to a battered old church. Its walls scratched and burnt from centuries of assault by evil. Deep claw marks scratch grooves across its stone surface. Those grooves crisscrossing each other, but in those grooves you see a pattern. A pattern emerges. Words, they say, DPR, Curse of Strahd.
Ooh.
Really brought us in there, Greg, and then smacked us with the title.
I saw the title that time.
I like it.
Yeah, how was that?
Star Wipe, 2 hours.
Star wipe to the oatcake.
That,
Oh, true.
that worked really well.
True.
That worked really well.
Well, we need to get to what happened to the oatcake. That's because I'm fucking jonesing for that. But I guess we got to get these intros out of the way. My name's Emil. I play Giacomo Clogheart. He's a half-elf paladin and in charge of the Clogheart Pie Empire. That's him.
And I'm
Currently-
Jack.
Sorry. Currently in pursuit of the very tasty oatcake.
And I'm Jack, and I'm playing Curly, like the horse, who is a crabfolk monk and sounds a little bit like this. Currently asking a strange Sean Connery type figure about the buttresses of the church.
And I'm Dan. I am playing Hans von Such, a half-orc blood hunter who is currently swiping at the oatcake in Clogheart's hand, trying to batter it away.
My name's Lauren Bock, and I am playing Epermia Phosphine, otherwise known as Mo. She is a rogue assassin, human type lady that kind of went halfway to a hippie festival and decided to kill everyone who was there. She's currently, I assume, the only person holding up the coffin of the burgomaster, who is the current adventure we're supposed to be having before this oatcake business started.
And I'm
All funerals should have good refreshments. Sorry.
And I'm Ben. I play Ragyog, the goblin cleric of Lithada, currently using the basin of holy water to do his hair before he talks to his fellow priest of Lithada. Fuck the coffin and fuck the oatcake.
Succinct.
About fucking
We all know
things.
where we stand now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Both contain gluten, so
And my name is Greg Pickering, and I am the Dungeon Master for DPR Curse of Strahd, and I will be playing everybody else. Well, almost everybody else. So, the oatcake floats in the air, and whoever is going for it, please roll me an athletics check.
As I'm the incumbent and I'm already holding the oatcake, surely that's worth some sort of advantage.
Yeah, sure, you can have advantage, absolutely.
I think not. Hans von Such scrambles towards Cloghart, going, "No, don't eat it! Didn't you remember what they said? Caution about house people and stuff." And tries to batter away at the oatcake with an 11.
Oop.
Yeah, look out.
What's that they said about it? I'm not entirely sure. Can't really remember, but I'm going to eat it anyway. It looks really yum, 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 yum.
9.
With a 16.
It was just the two of you fighting over the oatcake. No one else cared. In the end,
No one cared.
you did, played it up as everybody wanted the oatcake, but actually just you two.
It's
Yep,
just
no,
the two
that's
of
fine. You eat the oatcake, Yakimo, and it is actually above average, slightly above average.
Perhaps we could talk about some sort of opportunity selling oatcakes in Cloghart's pies, and maybe we could put a pie shop right here in the church.
I've never heard of such a shop. Cloghart, you say?
Cloghart blows a long slide whistle up and down, and suddenly the place is teeming with Cloghart's employees with hammers and ladders and paint brushes, and they start to work on the church, repairing it, but also
cloggy, clog.
humming a jilty tune as they do it, and also redecorating in the color scheme of Cloghart's pies, which is white, red, and puce.
Well, funnily enough, I don't have house renovation sound effects queued up. But as
You had one job!
as the Reno team come in, the sound of hammers and saws is nicely underscored by screaming.
Just like a regular old construction site.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad. Well, thank you. It's very nice to. Sorry, I also have a lisp. Thank you for. It's very nice of you to help with the church. It is falling down around my. Shut up! It is.
Now you say. Now you're doing it too. You said to ignore the screaming, but see, it gets
Sorry,
annoying, doesn't it? It gets really
Sometimes,
annoying.
Yes. Yeah.
Try and
You're telling
forget.
me it's. Oh, you try it day and night.
Right. I can only
Well,
imagine.
Okay. Well, while this renovation's going on, would you care to help me bury the body of our burgomaster?
Sure.
Yes, I'll help you.
No, none of you.
I'll help.
Yeah.
I'll help
That's
you.
right.
No,
Yeah.
Mo
I'll
just
help you, brother.
Mo, who has been singly-handing, holding up the coffin, pushes it down and it springs open and turns into a table, leaving the rotting corpse of the burgomaster in the middle, which brings a wail from his nearby children. Oh, Daddy!
Daddy, no.
No!
Don't worry, my children. I've got some coffins here, so we'll use one of the normal ones, not your dining table. It's like a camping chair. Why would you use it when you could use a normal chair? Know what I'm saying?
I know exactly
Yes,
what you're
excellent.
saying, priest.
Okay, brilliant.
Thank you.
So while Irina and Ismark and Donovich busy themselves moving the body into the coffin, Donovich directs you all to head out into the graveyard.
A Cloghart employee with a tray hands everyone a pie as they leave.
What sort of
It's a boarding pie.
And then sets them all up across the coffin/table for
Yes.
for morning tea post
right.
the
It's a morning
Funeral.
tea, if you know what I mean.
There it is.
I just said
with
that.
a very with a very cursory wipe down of the table.
they lick it
Still-
clean with their tongues.
which still has the slight scent of cadaver.
One of the employees uses a spray bottle to try and sanitize the dead body, but decides it's better not to try and just fucks off anyway.
I may regret this, as my last character died, but Hans von Suchensuch is going to see where this screaming is coming from, seeming that no one else is concerned with it, but it
Excellent.
piques his interest. You know, I don't know.
Wonderful, Hans. Could you please roll me another perception check?
So, Greg,
Everyone else heads outside.
I'm not saying that I'm going for it. I'm just
dig the
inquiring.
grave. Yeah, you're just looking.
Just having a
Everyone
look.
else heads outside to dig the grave.
Oh, I don't know if I want to use that die.
In the grave, yeah.
Oh, no, not that die either. I'm going to use this dice. I'm going to use this die.
Do we have trouble folding up the coffin table?
Oh no,
It's
that's
covered in
remaining.
pies.
They've got another one.
laid for morning tea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Greg, I wrote my character up before I really realized he was an arch capitalist. Can I change my alignment?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the alignment is really like how you play the character really speaks to the alignment rather than what's on the sheet, I would say.
All right. Okay. Thanks for that dead end of an answer.
It could have been fun, but what did you
Trying
do?
Trying to
You
sketch
made
in
it
the
about
margins
the
here,
rules.
Greg. Yeah, all right, cool. No, that's cool. Which page of the player's handbook?
Hans
47.
got
Handy's.
Oh, what did Hans got?
Hans got a 12.
Okay.
Hans, you know that the screaming is coming from below your feet in the undercroft of the church. You can't see a clear way down though.
Nothing inside. There's no like offshoot rooms or anything like that. There's only the doors that are the main doors, and now everyone's led out that way to go to the cemetery.
Yeah, there's the main door, and there's like a corridor with 4 small room doors so 2 on each side, and then there's the main hall of the church at the back.
Okay.
And that's where there's an altar and a series of pews. Some of them are broken, and there's a large table in the middle of the aisle of the large room now, covered in pies as well. And
There's also a big pie oven coming in through the front doors, and Clogheart's kind of directing them. He's like, right, we're going to perhaps put this downstairs, I think, somewhere down in the basement, perhaps.
Yes, sir. I'll take it down
there's
right
a
away.
Beefmaster 3000.
So there's a Beef 3001, in fact. The freshest new model.
Okay, what's Hans doing?
So Hans can't make out exactly where it's coming from, so he's just going
He knows
to
it's from below.
below, but can't see a particular way to get to it at the moment. Correct?
Not from the main hall.
Not from the main hall. So he's going to go, that screaming's peculiar. And is going to follow the rest of the group outside and have a bit of a look around.
No worries. Give me another perception check as you leave, please.
Okie dokie. That's been working out really well so far. Yeah, it's a 13.
Yeah, okay. So you notice that the screaming is louder behind one of the doors. It's the door on the left as you head out closest to the front door.
Hans is going to knock on it and just go, is everything all right in there?
As
You okay?
you knock,
You need
as you
toilet
knock
paper?
on the door, it's unlatched and it creaks open. And
All the doors sound exactly the same in Barovia.
We could go on a bushwalk and you'd still find some way to work that sound effect in.
and inside is like a dilapidated room. There's like broken pieces of furniture, stools with legs missing, and half a table. Just half. Don't ask which half.
Just half a table.
There's
half a table.
There's an open.
Humanity.
There's an open trapdoor with stairs leading down into darkness.
Oh, this looks very bad. I don't like this at all. I do not like this at all. I really don't like this. I don't like it at all. Oh, what's that? Coming! Hans walks down. He's going to follow it.
You're going to walk down into the darkness.
Yeah, the rest of us are outside, aren't we?
Yeah, the rest of you are outside.
I'm
digging
getting ready to
grave
roll up a new
for-
character
No,
again.
someone be nice.
Ragyog walks up to Djokovic or whatever. What's his name?
Djokovic.
The tennis player that sounds
Novak
like
Djokovic.
Sean Connery.
Donovich.
Donovich says, I love what you've done with the church here, brother. Your screaming person's much better than ours. But I mean, we've got a few actually where I come from. What have you been doing to help them? With their projection, and I mean they're very good. I'm just going to try to roll a deception check
Sure.
to see if I can find out what's going on with that. Oh fuck! I rolled a 3 on the dice.
You too are a priest of the Morning Lord, I see. I didn't notice the holy symbol hidden amongst your rags that you're wearing.
Oh yes, it gets covered up sometimes. I really should show it off more often. Here you go, and I do the what do you call it when you?
Cross yourself.
But it's not. Yeah, it's not the cross.
What is it though?
For Lathander? You do an open palm facing out with a big circle around the face, and then you subtly put your hand down near your crotch and just do a rising finger for the morning glory.
Rising finger. Donovich returns the hand circle around the face and then the sneaky down the crotch rising finger to you. Good to see you, brother. Yes, well, I've never heard of a screaming. I've never had a screaming person. It's actually kind of personal.
Oh well, I mean, help me! Didn't mean to pry, but it's really quite obvious. It's suddenly louder for
Yes.
some reason. It's like someone opened a door to wherever the screaming's coming from.
Yes, it does kind of sound a bit louder than before, but it's honestly a very sad story, and well, it's my son.
Well, your son?
Yes,
What's
my
wrong
boy.
with him?
It's my boy. And a single tear rolls down his cheek into his scraggly beard. He was taken. He was taken
Downstairs.
by the monster Strahd.
Oh gosh, not another one.
I will find a way to save him. but
You're going to
until I
shave him?
do, yes, I'm going to shave him from head to toe. I'm going to shave him with the Morning Lord's light.
Yes. Well, that's the sharpest kind of light. If you want to get a close
No, I'm
shave.
going to shave him. I said I'm shaving him.
Yes, I know that's
I'm
what
going
you
to
said.
because he's been taken. But I'm shaving him. I will.
But can't he shave
he's
himself? I
shaved.
mean, it's quite. It's a personal activity as well.
I will shave his soul.
Oh, I see what's happening there. I'm sorry. Okay. See what I did there?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Well, so who's that screaming then?
That's my son.
He said that.
But he was taken.
Henry.
He's right here.
Yes. He was taken, and he came one night to assault the church. Sometimes when the monsters come at night, townsfolk will huddle in the church and seek shelter. And one night he came with the beasts of the night, Strahd's monsters, and he clawed at the door, and I saw my son's face, and I said I wouldn't have it, and I summoned up all the power of the Morning Lord and stepped forth, and I grappled my son with a DC 18 grapple check, and I brought him inside.
Good check.
Yes.
Well, that's very good.
And I wrestled him down into the basement, and I put him on a very long chain which reaches all the way to the stairs.
Oh, so it's perfectly safe then.
Well, yes, as long as no one goes down there and surprises him, because he is a vampire spawn and quite powerful.
I wonder where that German leather daddy chap's got to. Oh, well, better bury this corpse, I suppose.
Oh, I think he's on the can. Let's get some corpse burying happening.
Okay, so you all You all start
Burying
digging.
the corpse.
Burying the corpse. Here we
Would you all
go,
join
eating pies
me
and burying the
burying the
corpse.
corpse?
Oh, it's you say it differently than where I
Well.
come from. Yeah. Isn't
I
it
like your
amazing?
version. Could
Oh.
use that for an advertisement for pies.
Oh, I think you should.
Ragyog's flicking through his Bible going, I can't find that hymn. Where's that one? Oh, gosh.
Curly has suddenly become distressed that he hasn't seen hands in a long time, and
It's because he's got
Should
claws.
be used to that. He's a crab. Hello. Yay. We both made the same
we were on
one.
the same page.
Yep.
I don't think I understood the joke. But
Ah.
Because it's Hans.
You have pincers?
Claws.
it was worth the wait.
Worth the explanation as always.
It always is.
Oh my god, I have claws. Sorry.
And I lost my accent. Okay, so you notice that you're going to head back into the the church.
Just
Okay.
gonna have a little snoop around. What is my accent?
French.
Oui, I am going in the church to having a wee look around, see what Hans is up to.
Okay, so you leave everyone digging a grave and you head up the stairs into the church as Hans heads down into the darkness of the basement. So Hans,
Hello?
as
Hello?
yeah, so you calling out?
Yeah. Hello? I could hear you
Um,
screaming. Is everything okay? Do you need toilet
As
paper?
you head down the stairs, the screaming stops. And you take the steps one by one.
One by one, and is feeling very uneasy. Hans,
They're wooden steps.
Do they
And-
creak?
They feel old under your feet.
Hello. I could hear you screaming, and I just wanted to check that you're okay. Could you please show yourself or say something to me like that's not screaming?
You hear a rattling of a chain
That's not
in the
screaming.
darkness as you head down, and as you step down onto the penultimate step,
I'm still on the
hairs
stairs. I'm still on the stairs.
on the back of your neck rise up.
Oh, that doesn't feel good.
Suddenly there's a crash as the chain rattles forward and a snarling face appears out of the darkness, slashing at you with claws. What's your armor class? Oh god.
Enough to go back up the stairs.
What's your armor class?
14.
Okay.
And then Curly arrived.
Okay, so a claw lashes out of the darkness. So the chain snaps taut, and you hear it hum in the darkness as a claw lashes out and scratches at you. It claws into your shoulder, into the trapezoid muscle.
I'm going to use a special feature by my character, which allows me to lower the attack.
Okay.
So,
What's it called?
why is this thing open? Go away.
That is an interesting name for an ability.
No, I've got like a sidebar thing that's opened up, but I can't get.
Oh, don't click into that. That's
Just click on
definitely
anywhere else on the sheet, mate.
No, I am. I'm aware of that. Just something
similar to not going into the basement of the spooky church. Don't click into the sidebar.
Yes, I'm going to use my reaction. Oh my god, everything's just gone wrong with my internet right at this moment.
Now might be a good time to say join up on patreon.com/dice paper roll. If you want to jump in and support the show, then you can do that on patreon.com. You can get heaps of behind the scenes content, Jack's artwork, process videos, some music probably if I ever get round to it. Ben's going to do some stuff, probably some sketches. Greg's trying out stand-up comedy, and I believe Lauren's into some sort of finger puppet thing. I'm not sure. Anyway, jump on there, and you can see it all for yourself. www.patreon.com/dicepaperroll, and that's how we make the show. So thank you to all those people, and thank you for thinking about signing up, because I'm incepting you right now. You're thinking about it. On with the show.
Nice. Yes, sorry, I'm going to use the blood curse of the eyeless. So when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, you can use your reaction to roll one of my Hemocraft die and subtract the number rolled from the creature's attack roll.
Now, obviously, I know what a Hemocraft die is, Dan, but for all our listeners, I'm sure.
So as a blood hunter, the particular class that I'm playing as, they have special abilities, as every class does. One of them being blood maledict. I think this is the maledite. Blood mallet. I don't know exactly the pronunciation. Anyways, one of the things is blood curse of the eyeless. So it kind of works the same way as my fighter character, where it adds a die. And it can either use it to add to damage, or you can use it with other features to lower people's attack rolls. And
It's got a hemo
stuff
die, like blood die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, blood
So
So
dice.
do you have to like sacrifice some of your health?
Prick your
to do that,
finger or-
I don't. Not on this one. So there's certain features where I need to sacrifice hit points in order to amplify.
This one you just bite your cheek.
Yeah.
Owie.
Maybe-
Well, wait, if I amplify it, you apply this curse to all of the creature's attack rolls until the end of the turn. You roll a new Hemocraft die for each affected attack. But I'm not going to amplify it, so I don't need to sacrifice health. So I'm going to lower your attack. So,
Yes. What was your armor
oh
class?
shit,
14, his armor class.
14, and I just rolled a 6.
Oh,
Out of
that was
what?
6
Okay, cool.
on a D6.
Yeah, without that information, I wasn't sure how good a 6 was, but now I know it was a D6. That's a damn good roll.
oh.
So that
Okay, the claw arcs out of the darkness, and as it does, your eyes pop open, and in the darkness, your pupils are fully dilated, trying to see, and around them, the whites of your eyes are all bloodshot. And as you see this claw reach out, the blood shot, the veins in your eyes suddenly contract, and the blood sucks back into your brain and gives you a burst of energy as you just step back just a few inches as the claw swipes through the space where you were a moment ago. And you know that claw hit would have been very bad.
Hans scrambles back, falling on his ass onto the stairs, and like crab walks up.
I think
up the
that is
stairs.
very culturally insensitive.
You say from the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So's your accent. So's mine. What do we? Don't get picky now.
That is a good point.
And yeah, so
blood.
oh my god! And Hans scrambles back up the stairs using hands on each step and just scrambling up, and reaches back up to Curly and crashes into Curly and is like, "Oh my god! There's something down there."
Don't
Please.
Don't worry.
I'm so hungry.
Calm down. What is happening down there?
I don't know. I don't know, but there is a man down there. He is chained. He is in pain. He is screaming. He tries to kill me. I need to speak to the priest.
Curly has gone a shade of purple that you haven't seen before.
Are you horny right now?
No. Why would you say that? I am terrified.
It's very similar to horny as well. That's all.
Okay. As the two of you scrabble backwards out of the room, you exit the front of the church and you see the ceremony is beginning. And Donovich stands over the grave as Irina and Ismark lower the coffin down. Our burgomaster was a good man who ruled over this town with an even hand. I hope the morning Lord's rays will guide his soul onwards into a place of happiness and rigidity. But we all know that, well, Barovia is a terrible place to die. I wish you well, my old friend. I hope to see you soon. He casts a handful of dirt on the coffin.
I don't know that spell.
Curly hearing.
I'll teach it to you if you want.
That would be great.
Here you go. And he just throws a handful of rocks at you.
Ragil picks up a handful of rocks and throws them back at him.
Yes,
and
you've
then-
mastered it. Well done.
And then throws a handful onto the coffin and says, May the Dawn Lord watch over you, man that I never knew. I sense these events are going to lead us all into great trouble.
Goodbye, Father. I will honor your memory in furthering your goals for our town.
Ditto.
Are they holding hands?
No, they're not holding hands.
I just
This is
asking.
not becoming you. Look, if you want to make a fanfic of this later, fine.
We're not a very expressive family.
Curly whispers to Hands, "Do you think there is something going on between those two?"
Totally. As Hans goes running through and slams into one side of the people that are lowering the casket down. So they've got it like with two pieces of rope kind of thing, and they're slowly lowering the casket down. He knocks past one of them, and the rope slips, and so therefore the coffin tumbles down inside the grave, and the body falls limply out of the coffin and looks.
Well, the
up
body,
with
look,
cold,
the
dead
coffin
eyes.
slides down quickly and impacts the bottom. But if you're knocking into the person sliding the rope down, you're also falling into the grave.
No, I'm not
as
falling
you bash-
into the grave.
No.
I've pushed him into the grave.
Sorry, no, you are. Oh, can you make a balance check for me?
A balance check. What kind of check would that be, Gregory?
Acrobatics?
Sure. If that's all you got, that's fine. Can you give me an athletics check?
That would be an 11.
You teeter on the edge as the coffin thumps down in the bottom of the grave, and you flail your arms around, and you look, and the only person next to you that could save you is Ismark, whose father you just knocked down into the bottom, and he looks at you and just gives you the lightest of pushes.
Kiss of the DM.
And you get hit by a fistful of rocks that Ragil throws as you're falling.
Oh, did you just cast throw stones or throw?
I did,
Yeah,
yes.
amazing.
I adapted it.
I haven't seen such powerful magic.
He pushes you away from the open grave as he doesn't want you further besmirching the burial of his father. But all of the people around throw dirt in, and
There's a creature downstairs.
I think I've made a terrible choice, sister.
Yes.
These people are very strange and very disrespectful, very impolite company.
I would agree.
I think you could say that to our faces if you really wanted to say it.
You're being rude, okay?
Yes, you're
Our
very
father
impolite.
just died, and you keep
How dare
thinking
you.
that we're fucking. So, if you don't think
Gross.
that...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I never said such a
Gross.
Never mentioned. Oh my word! Did you? Oh.
thing.
In just the same way as you could hear us, we could hear you. You know, we're all here.
We're all
It's not like we can't hear you talking about us fucking all
here
the time. It's
all the time.
gross.
It's gross.
Just have strong chemistry.
I heard you drawing the fanfic last night. It's just disgusting.
Giacomo leans over and says, "Me think the family doth protest too much." Waggles his eyebrows.
No workshop for you, Emil. So after that, the brother and sister walk off, disgusted.
Humph and hurrah.
Are they inside each other, or are they just normally walking? I just wanted to know.
They just normally walk.
Just normally cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, they walk into the church.
Ragyog runs after them and goes, excuse me, it is Mark and Irina. I'm very sorry about my friends, but as you have pointed out to us, you don't often see outlanders, people from not Barovia in Barovia. And look, we have strange customs, and I am companions with some rather strange folk, but I think we are still the right band of adventurers to take you safely to this place you need to go to, Irina. I mean, unless you want to fall victim to Strahd and his vampiric ways and be a corpse bride. I mean,
Yes,
you are right. You are the right people to help because you are the only people to help.
no one else in the village has been brave enough to come with
well,
me.
look, believe me when I say I'm not super excited to be involved in this either. But if I have to do something good to get on the Morning Lord's good side and to help you, then I will. And so will
Do you
they,
think
because
we've pushed them too far, or will they still want to help us?
no, I'm sure they'll get over it. I mean, I've only known them for 12 hours. But I'm sure they'll be fine.
Well, if you can convince them,
Hans comes crawling out of the grave and goes, "I'm very sorry. Here's your father's ring." And tries to hand
Father's ring.
this ring to Ismark.
Damn, I must have dropped it, says Giacomo.
When you threw the rocks in.
Here, sister, take it, and you can offer it as payment once they get you to the town of Valakai.
Maybe she's my nemesis. No, hang on. No. I'm going to cool it on the nemesis thing for just a moment.
You have agreed to help us, and I hope you will protect my sister. It is best to travel by day, and as the dawn has just broken, I wish you well on your way.
Well, we still have to have morning tea.
Yes,
I
I'm
guess
sure
it's time for morning.
someone's got to eat those pies. Yes.
Also,
But
there's a
after
man
that-
in the basement.
I can back him up on this.
Just
Sorry,
saying.
come again. Sorry, what? Come again?
There's a man or some weird creature with chains in the basement.
Yes, you haven't heard the screaming? Was it?
All
I mean,
the
it's pretty
screaming.
fucking
Well,
obvious.
to be fair, you did say to ignore the screaming.
well,
Yes.
you know, I did say that, but
I think that's very
it's still
concerning.
there. It's still very loud.
I take you guys off into a side huddle. Hey, everybody, look, I've spoken to the priest, and look, it's a personal and sad story, and it sounds like he's got it in control. He's going to take his son to the barber's later and help him do something about his awful facial hair, and it's really none of our business.
Well, to be fair, I think it is some of my business. I've recently become involved in business with this man.
Oh, yes, well,
I think it's some of my business. He tried to kill me.
oh, well, I suppose, you know, if you take that sort of thing personally, it's fair
Yes.
enough.
I do.
Perhaps we could, I don't know, sell tickets and theme it as some sort of pie monster villain burglar man. That'll work.
That is really catchy.
Thank you. Thought of
So-
it myself.
Irene, Ismark, and Donovich seem to be arguing behind you, and Donovich shakes his head and storms over to you. I can't let you go without a warning. If it's my son, he was led astray by an adventurer, a wizard who thought he could defeat Strahd, and now he's ended up like this.
Oh.
You, child of the Morning Lord,
No.
Be wary. I offer you this warning. Strahd is not to be fucked with.
Oh.
So,
Right, don't fuck the vampire. Got it. Thank
Yes.
you.
That's very good advice.
Good advice.
If you fuck him, I cannot shave you.
Well, I mean, to be,
Sorry, if you fuck with him, I cannot shave you.
oh, to be fair,
as to be fair, I do not have any hair, so that is not a problem.
No, shave you from peril.
So, do your name?
Shave you from your shelves.
Uh,
I cannot shave you from your shelves.
Curly pats the man on the back with his claw in a gesture of understanding, but he clearly does not understand.
I don't know. You have no face to speak of, so I don't know what expression, if any, you have at the moment.
Well, I've known him for 12 hours, and trust me, it's good.
Well, all the best. Look after Irina. She does not deserve the fate of my son Doru.
we will. And thank you for your warning.
Be wary.
Do you know the name of the wizard?
She's. I can't remember. He came through and he's
Bit
no,
vague.
no. I can't.
Magical people
Sorry.
tend to be pretty
Let me
vague.
just-
and
It
very
also feels like quite an
unrememberable.
important moment for you in your life, given it's your son.
Well, look, I'm
And
just a
he
bit
led him
sad about it
astray.
all, you know. It's just, yeah, he led my son astray.
Yeah.
So what was his name? It was weird. It was weird. It was a bit of a weird. No, I've got nothing.
Was it
Is it Bill?
Simon?
Possibly.
Shab?
M. I should get begun with an M.
I tell you what, as soon as we leave, you're going to remember it, and you're going to be like, "Oh, I just remembered."
It's always how it works, isn't it?
It is,
frustrating.
isn't it? Oh well. Good day.
Well, anyway, goodbye. Anyway,
All right, mate. Take it easy.
Top of the morning to you.
Is that like the traditional
I cannot
saying?
remember the name of that
Yeah.
fucking wizard.
Is this as Donovan's walking back inside his transformed church with like plastic tables and a kids like play area and themed kind of someone dressed in a massive like big head that looks exactly like Cloghart, but it's 7 times the size. He's bumbling about and giving out free pie-shaped balloons.
Basketball rings on the side that dispense tickets when you throw the goat ball through it.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
And Ragel looks up at you as you were walking out of the church, Giacomo, and says, I really must take some notes from you on how you just seem to magically expand your empire because it's fucking outstanding.
Well, I mean, you can sign up to my apprenticeship show.
Oh, yes? What's
Yeah,
that?
I take 12 young entrepreneurs who think they've got an idea and I put them through their paces, damn it. And at the end of each episode, I say, you're no longer hired. And they have to leave
That's punchy.
until there's only one left. And then I give them a job. Serving pies.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
No, it's a rating smash.
You should be president.
What? What a ridiculous idea. Why would a reality TV show star be a president?
I just thought
It's Mordenkainen. I remembered it's Mordenkainen. Mordy. Mordy. I think he went for short. Mordy.
Have we already
Anyway.
left?
Yeah, we're going.
Just
run
He
away.
shouting
just
it
runs
down
out
the
into the
street.
graveyard, just like talking to. Oh shit!
Yes, good morning.
happened?
Good morning to you too. Good morning. He just said good morning. I think he just said good morning.
Oh,
Good
morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Kind. Good morning. Yes.
Good morning.
Okay, so the 5 of you and Irina set off down the road leading out of town, and I think that's where we will end this episode of Curse of Strahd.
All right.
Beautiful.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
We finally got up to where
You-
Greg had gotten up to. All right.
Yeah, right. That's what we finally got up to the end of the page I'm opening to. Yes. Well done, everybody.
Well, we're really getting our money's worth out of this module. Like 270
squeeze it.
pages, 6 episodes, 4 pages. Fuck yeah.
No, look, we've actually completed an area.
Yeah.
Hey.
Area.
Hello.
Do we get a gold
There
coin?
you go.
Location.
Yeah.
Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
What?
11.
What?
Thanks for listening to
Cool.
episode 6 of Curse of Strahd by DPR. We'll see you in a fortnight. You take care of yourselves. If you're on our Patreon, then jump on and our dissection will be up there currently. Look after yourselves and good night or
Good
afternoon or whenever you
night.
listen to it. That's the joy of a
Bye.
podcast.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
Au
night,
revoir.
sweet prince. Good night.
it's Mordenkainen.